Let's just quickly jump to Abbotsford because this is another under the little bit of I know that a lot of these signings, I mean, when players are signed, I mean, you're obviously thinking of the big team, so no question about it. But there seems to be a concerted effort this year to build this Abbotsford Canucks. It's still hard for me to say Canucks. I'm still kind of struggling with the nickname, but it's okay. I'll get over it. There has been a specific strategy here with Abbotsford. You move from Utica to Abbotsford. This is your first year. I'm really thinking they're trying to make sure that this team has a good foothold in this market and in the Abbotsford market anyway. And I feeling I put it all the Calder Cup run, but I feel like that's not quite what I'm trying to say. It feels like they're making sure that this team gets off on the right foot and fans are invested in this team right away. In the Abbotsford fans are invested in this team right away.
Yeah, I would agree. I think Frankie was willing to open up his wallet and decently spend to construct a decently competitive team in Abbotsford. Whether they're going to be potential championship team in their first season remains to be seen. But I think they definitely are putting it, like you said, a concerted effort to make sure they have a decently competitive team out there.
As well as our friend Rick Dollywall say he thinks they're going to be one of the top teams in the AHL as well. It also adds depth to your organization. Like you look at the players that they've signed, Di Giuseppe, Dowling, Patan, Bailey. They're all going to be good players that can come up and play minutes for you when needed. Let alone Brad Hunt, Brady Keeper, and that they're going to get playing time up on with the big team. So I think it's going to be something to watch because I think you are right, Kevin, in that they are trying hard to make sure that you've got excitement for this team because we saw that the Heat struggled in Abbotsford and maybe that was because it was a Calgary Flames product in Vancouver Canucks territory, but you still need to be able to make sure that the fans that are going now are going to be excited to go watch good AHL hockey.
Yeah. What, for those who don't know, just because when I was, Tyler, you've lived in Kamloops too, there's always that Kelowna-Kamloops kind of rivalry. I'm thinking about Chilliwack and Abbotsford here. Chilliwack has the BCHL team. Abbotsford does not. Is Abbotsford an underserved hockey market?
I probably. It's just geographically, like you're at Abbotsford, you're starting to get kind of far away from Vancouver, right? And there's still a good population there in the Fraser Valley. So I think you probably could say that it's underserved. But yeah, going back to what we were just talking about, if it's not and I think that's why the team's been called the Abbotsford Canucks, because if it's not if the fans can't make that connection with the Canucks brand, it's just going to be hard to generate interest.
I think you still could have done it with a different team name, but still tie it in with the Canucks like franchise and marketing. Like I'm kind of with Kevin in that regard, that like I kind of wished for a little bit more creativity and originality. That being said, I can definitely understand from the business side of things, it was the easy decision to make.
Yeah, I just don't know. I'm just curious how people perceive the hockey in Abbotsford because they don't have a WHL team. It feels like they're sort of like the cousins of Chilliwack. So Chilliwack has a team, so we don't it's Chilliwack, Abbotsford sort of close by. So I don't know.
What team plays in Chilliwack? Because I thought the Bruins moved out to Victoria.
They have a BCHL team.
Oh, BCHL. Okay.
Yeah. They're sort of like when you think of hockey, you sort of Chilliwack gets the teams and it just doesn't feel like Abbotsford gets much. Abbotsford feels like they get the Bibles and Chilliwack gets the team. Sorry, that was here all day. Try the view.
Don't know how to react to that one, Kevin.
Anyway, yeah. curious. It's I just something I'm curious. And I mean, do we know also? I haven't seen anything yet, but the TV rights on that as well. I think that will be interesting as well on the radio rights. I don't think that's been decided yet.
Not that I know of. I don't know if there's going to be a TV deal, honestly. Radio, I would imagine they'll sign with one of the local stations out in Abbotsford, and probably maybe some streaming of games or something. I can't see a TV station wanting to pick that up.